Welcome to the 5-minute morning ritual that is reversing heart disease. What if I told you that something you do in just 5 minutes every morning could literally reverse heart disease? Not manage it, not slow it down, but actually reverse it. And I'm talking about patients whose arteries were 90% blocked, who were told they needed immediate surgery, and within months their blockages were clearing. Their doctors were calling it impossible, but the research has been rock solid for decades. Today I'm going to share the exact morning ritual that's helping thousands of people rescue their hearts. And it's so simple, you'll wonder why your doctors never told you about this before. But first, let me ask you something. How many of you have been told that heart disease runs in your family, so there is nothing you can really do about it, or that you just need to take your medications and hope for the best? If that's you, stay with me, because what I'm about to share challenges everything you've probably been told about heart disease. My name is Sandra Krause, and I've spent over 5 years researching cardiovascular health and plant-based nutrition. And what I've discovered and what I've documented in my book, Plant-Based Heart Rescue, and captured in my Heart Rescue Toolkit is that your family history is not your destiny. Here's a truth that changed everything for me. Genetics load the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger. And your DNA might increase your risk, but your daily choices determine whether that risk becomes reality. And the research truly is overwhelming. We have decades of peer-reviewed studies showing that plant-based nutrition doesn't just prevent heart disease, it can actually reverse arterial blockages that took years to develop. So what is this 5-minute morning ritual? It's deceptively simple, but the science behind it is so powerful. And every morning within the first hour of waking up, you're going to consume what I call a cardiovascular repair meal. This isn't just breakfast, it's medicine disguised as food. Your arteries have a thin lining called the endothelium, and when it's healthy, it produces nitric oxide. It's your body's natural blood pressure medication, but processed foods, stress, and animal products damage this lining. We need to flood your system with foods that repair this damage and boost nitric oxide production. And I'm talking about leafy greens like spinach and kale, beets and pomegranates, for example. Those contain natural nitrates that your body converts to nitric oxide. And here's what that looks like practically. Start with a handful of spinach, and don't worry, you won't even taste that. Add a half of cup of blueberries for antioxidants that protect your artery walls, 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds or chia seeds for omega-3s that reduce inflammation, and top that off with a cup of plant-based milk. Just blend that for a couple minutes and enjoy. And this is where the magic really happens. Soluble fiber doesn't just lower cholesterol, it literally grabs excess cholesterol in your digestive system and pulls it out of your body. Oats are the superstar here. 1 bowl of oatmeal can lower your LDL cholesterol by 5 to 10%. But we're not stopping there. We're adding chia seeds, which expand in your body and create this gel-like substance that bind to cholesterol and bile acids. Let me tell you about what Finland did. In the 1970s, Finnish men had the highest heart disease rates in the world. And the government launched a massive public health campaign focusing on plant-based nutrition. And within 30 years, heart disease rates dropped by 80%. 80%! And this isn't theory, it's proven public health policy. Heart disease is fundamentally an inflammatory condition. Your immune system attacks damaged artery walls, creating plaques that can rupture and cause heart attacks. So we need foods that cool this inflammation. Walnuts, for example, are incredible. Just an ounce a day can reduce inflammation markers by 30%. And berries are another powerhouse. So here is your complete 5-minute morning ritual. In a blender, combine 1 cup of plant-based milk, a handful of spinach, half a cup of mixed berries, 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and a few walnuts. And then just blend until smooth. Within just 30 minutes of consuming this meal, several things will happen to your body. Your endothelium starts producing more nitric oxide, which helps your arteries relax and improve blood flow. And the soluble fiber begins binding to cholesterol in your digestive system. Anti-inflammatory compounds start circulating in your bloodstream, cooling inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system. Dr. Dean Ornish proved that this approach can actually reverse heart disease. Patients with severe blockages saw significant improvements in just weeks. And Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn took patients who were told they had months to live and helped them live decades longer, all through plant-based nutrition. I know what some of you are thinking, but what about the protein? And this is the biggest myth in nutrition, because plants have protein too, just without the saturated fats and cholesterol that comes with animal products. That smoothie I just described has about 15 grams of high quality protein from the seeds, nuts, and plant milk. Plus, your body can only absorb about 20 to 30 grams of protein at once anyways. But won't it taste terrible? Actually, no. When you add berries and the natural plant milk, the smoothies are delicious. And my clients are often surprised by how much they enjoy them. You're not giving up flavor, you're discovering new flavors that happen to heal your heart. Okay, isn't plant-based eating expensive? And this is another myth, because beans, oats, and seasonal fruits are amongst the most economical foods that you can buy. And my clients typically save money when they switch to whole plant-based instead of processed foods and animal products. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. For the next 7 days, commit to this 5-minute morning ritual. And don't change anything else about your diet. Just add this one powerful meal to your morning routine. Then pay attention to how you feel. Many people notice increased energy within days. Some notice better sleep and clearer thinking and even improved mood. And these are the signs that your cardiovascular system is starting to heal. And if you want the exact recipes I use with my clients along with a complete 7-day meal plan for heart health, you can drop me your email address and I will send it to you every Friday along with the shopping list. But here is the bigger picture. This morning ritual is just the beginning. When you experience how powerful plant-based nutrition can be, it changes your entire relationship with food. You stop seeing meals as just calories or restrictions, and you start seeing them as medicine. So remember, you are not your family's history. You are not doomed to repeat the health patterns of previous generations. Your choices today are creating your health tomorrow. So try this morning ritual for 7 days and track how you feel. And let me know in the comments what you notice. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based strategies to rescue your heart. You can also follow me on Instagram. That link is in the description. Your heart is waiting for you to give it what it needs to heal. And it all starts with 5 minutes tomorrow morning.